Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D-Lloyd. Now, the NBA draft is a little under a month away from now. It is going to take place on June 25th. And I just want to have a quick video about who should go #1 in this year's draft. Now, as you can tell by the shirt, I'm a student at the University of Kentucky, if you do not know by now. So I might be a little bit biased in terms of who I think is the best player in this draft. But like I was saying earlier, the top 2 picks in this draft belong to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who picked #1, and the Los Angeles Lakers, who are my favorite team, who picked #2. So you kind of see where this is going a little bit, and clearly I have a preference of who I want my Lakers to draft, but I'm going to talk about who I think they're going to go with and how I think this draft is going to play out. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Lakers both need a big man, and clearly the 2 best big men in this draft is Jahlil Okafor from Duke and Karl Towns from Kentucky. Those are your 2 biggest and best big men in this draft by far. Now, Karl Towns is he's a big man. He's 7 feet, 248 pounds, but the thing that sets him apart from the rest of the big men is that he could truly run the floor, and he has the potential to be able to contribute both on the offensive and the defensive side of the ball. He's probably your most well-rounded player in this draft class, just in terms of he could do everything. He could play with his back to the basket. He also has the speed and the agility for a big man to be able to take a player off the dribble, and that is huge. You rarely see a 7-footer who is able to beat their defenders off the dribble. He could run the floor. He brings a lot of things that your typical big man simply cannot bring. He could rebound on both ends of the ball. He has a nice shooting touch as well, and the man could dribble. And we're not even talking about his passing. I mean, the man has lobbed up about 50 alley-oops to Willie Cauley-Stein throughout the season. So he is very versatile, and he could bring a lot of things to a ball club that he ends up going to. The second player, like I said earlier, is Jahlil Okafor. Now, he's not as tall as Karl Towns. He is 6'11", but he makes up for it with his weight. He is 272 pounds. The man is huge, and he also has probably the best offensive game out of a big man that I have seen in years coming into the draft. His low post game is ridiculous. He's so fluid with the ball, and you can tell that he is a natural scorer. He can always find his way to the basket, and he does have a little bit of a face-up game. I wouldn't trust him shooting anything beyond 15 feet. His free throws is touchy at times. He has touch, if that makes sense, but he's not the most consistent shooter. But I believe this will come, and I believe he will actually get better as he's able to work on it and as he just progresses through his career. But like I said, his offensive game is amazing. He could do everything on the offensive side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball is what scares me a little bit, and it's not so much that he lacks the ability to play defense, is that at times he looks uninterested in playing defense, and that is a little scary when you watch his tape and you just watch him play. When he wants to lock down and he wants to do his best on the defense side of the ball, there's no doubt that he is more than capable of being a great defender. It's just you don't see that on a regular basis from Jahlil Okafor. Now, I think the #1 overall player is going to be Karl Towns. Now, I believe the Timberwolves are going to take him. They need a big man, and like I said, he's going to provide everything for the Timberwolves. He's going to provide offense, provide defense. He's a great rebounder. He'll be able to run the floor. And the Timberwolves are going to end up building a great team. They already have a nice foundation. Andrew Wiggins is going to do nothing but get better as time goes on. And putting him with Karl Towns is going to be huge for the Timberwolves. I think Karl Towns would rather go #2 to the Los Angeles Lakers and play with Julius Randle, who also went to Kentucky, and he came out last year in the draft. He went to the Los Angeles Lakers. He only played 1 game in his rookie season, unfortunately, but putting those 2 together will be great. I just don't think that's going to happen. I think Karl Towns will end up going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, but we have a month left. Anything can happen. I think Jahlil Okafor will also be a great fit in LA. Now, I wouldn't be too bummed out if we got Jahlil Okafor. I mean, I think the man has the best offensive game between the 2, and I think he's more fluid and he's more pro-ready at the moment. He'll make a bigger impact right away than Karl Towns, in my opinion. And the Lakers kind of need that. Kobe Bryant might be on his last year. I don't see him coming back past this year. He says anything can happen. You heard rumors that this is it for Kobe, so we need, you know, the best players quickly as possible for the Lakers. I think Jahlil Okafor will be a great pick in LA. But I want to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you think will be the first overall pick in this year's draft? And who do you think should be the first pick in this year's draft? Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time.